Good morning, and
Good
thank you for
morning.
coming. So the first question I have for you is, what do you think are important values for a practitioner?
I think the most important value to a professional is a professional always puts clients' interest in the first place. So they know what they need, what is the underlying emotional issues, and what is the physical issues with them because we're doing the medical course. So I think it is to take a person like a holistic individual to think their interest, what is that? The second thing is, I do think that you need to grasp a lot of skill set, like the patient, and the contemporary medical practice, and who this person can be referred to if this issue beyond your professional area.
Excellent, thank you. So question two, what do you consider the largest areas for ongoing professional development?
I think the large area of ongoing professional development is you have your own goals and to come in line with the social needs. And what you will need to constantly find what the patient need is and to have think about this to identify what is the gap in between your knowledge and skills and the needs. So it's a kind of social needs and patient needs.
Okay, excellent, thank you. Question three, how have you dealt with a client with mental health issues before?
I had a client with a little bit mental issue. So what I did is I involved a professional mental consultant from the very beginning, so we can make a plan for the patient and know where the mental professional can be involved in the process that I deal with the patient. Sometimes it is very important that we understand this kind of patient and we have a training, something like a first aid mental training. So I think it is really important that you know what you're doing and you know what the resources you can get and you know what is a patient like. Of course, they are all different, so we need to treat them individually to find out what their individual needs and what is the cause.
Excellent, thank you very much. So question four, describe to me your ideal outcome with conflict resolution and how you would go about achieving that.
The conflict resolution. So I had a situation that a client is not quite understand what I was talking about, and the client has a very irritated temperature. So at that situation, I think the client's physical needing is very important. So I sat down with the clients and discussed with him and find out what they need and find out what is motivation. And then I explain the process and tell the patient that this is a process, how we are going to do with this. Do you agree with this or not? But I'm not trying to change them, but put them in a situation that they can understand what I'm talking about and help them to adjust their goals and their needs.
Excellent, thank you very much. So question five, clients are often resistant to change. So describe how you really overcome that, especially.
Yeah. This is about to understand the client.
Yeah.
Now, if a client is resistant to change, it means that they are afraid of something. To find out what they're really afraid of and give them a secure solution of that. So I think the most important thing is that you know what the client's afraid of, and help them to overcome the afraid. You're not trying to convince them to put them in the way you want, but really you need to let them know that what is this situation, what is the best benefit for them.
Yeah.
And I think for their first for their benefits, they should be able to accept what you suggested.
Okay, excellent, thank you. So question six, when was the last time you felt out of your depth with a client?
So Do you mean that what is the last time I was overwhelmed by
Yes,
the
overwhelmed by a client's
information?
needs.
Yes, yeah. That was the last time that a client request me to support them from work and so to support them from life. And sometimes they complain to me, and sometimes they call me all the time. So I need to let the clients know that as an individual, we all have our professional and personal boundaries. So I let them know what is the information I can accept like practitioner instead of all the information they can put on me. And at the same time, I refer them to another professional practitioner to resolve another issue. So at this stage, it is really important that you know what information you need to process and you know what the resources you will need to take for a help.
Okay, excellent.
Thank you.
Very much. So question 7, what do you believe, what do you do to manage with self-care from professionally induced stress?
All right. I think it is really important that you can have your work-life balance. So you have your set work time, but it is not always the way that you can work. I can understand that, but to do this, I think as a practitioner, I need to set up my own way of health lifestyle. So this is really important. I keep myself in a safe, healthy place. Then I can help my patient.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank
You've been
you.
very excellent with answering all those questions.